Hello everyone and welcome back to the Hitchhikers server. I've got some great things planned for this episode, but to recap last episode, we built this little cabin here that's supposed to represent the training camps from Attack on Titan. I also built this nice ODM blade here, which took me way longer than I'd like to admit, but it looks pretty good. Probably could have done better, but that's not the point this episode. This episode, we're opening up our first shop. So the question is, what am I going to be selling? And the answer to that is concrete. Concrete is one of those building blocks that some people use none of and others use a lot of. It depends on who's using it, but sometimes mega bases require a lot of concrete. So even if there's just one person that needs a ton of concrete, I will be making bank. So we have a lot of work because there's a bunch of stuff that goes into making concrete. For one, we need a sand and a gravel farm. We also need a dye farm so we can color all of our concrete. So as of right now, that needs to be our main focus, is the gravel and sand farms as well as the dye farm. Step number one, if I'm going to be doing farms, I need to get myself a farming district, which means I need to find a spot where no one else is planning to build, where I can set up a lot of industrial farms. And I'm more than likely going to keep this for the entire season. I'll just make this place where all of my big farms are going to go. If I want a working flower farm that's going to give me a lot of dyes that I need, I'm really going to need to build in a flower forest for this. So I think step one is finding a suitable flower forest for us to build our farms in. Alright, I finally made it to this flower forest about 5,000 blocks away from spawn. And this is where I'm planning on building my farming district. Mainly just because I need the flower forest for the flower farm. And then I can just build everything else around it. But first and foremost, I'm going to have to connect up a nether portal here. And then try and figure out how to connect it to the roof. I'm going to be honest, I have never connected a nether portal to the roof before. I have no idea how it works. So this, I didn't bring a flint and steel. Now we can go in. Jeez. Oh. Fantastic. Okay, now I think I just have to remember the exact coordinates. And then I break this. And then get Fuzzy to flip my stasis chamber. Unless Fuzzy... Oh, please don't tell me Fuzzy's AFK. Oh, thank goodness. He's not AFK. Oh, thank you, man. And now we head back to the nether, into that exact spot that I had marked down before. And then I rebuild the portal up here. And then it should take me right to the flower forest, I hope. Perfect. Perfect. That's exactly what I was trying to do. Now, step two is going to be collecting all the materials I need for all of these farms. But since I'm making 5 farms, I need a lot of materials. Mainly redstone, because I do not have any redstone at all. So now I'm just going to go on a little redstone gathering session here to get all the materials I need so I can actually start these farms. And hopefully we'll get to it soon. Yeah, except we won't be getting to it because, like last time, replay mod decided to suck. So I had no replay footage of me mining. So there's no, I don't know how to prove that I got the redstone legitimately. Trust me, I did not do any off-camera mining, so to say, I promise. Also, just so you guys know, this is going to be a theme for, like, the rest of the episode, because everything was recorded with replay footage, so just bear with me. It's fixed in the next episode, I promise. Alright, I gathered some stuff. I've got some of the things ready that we're going to use for these farms, but there's 4 of them, so this is barely anything compared to what we need. I think we need like 500 pieces of glass or something like that for one of the farms. I have a bit more redstone to work with, and I have plenty of more resources to build with, so if we need to... Okay, I'm not sure what that was all about. Meet us in the trash. Gabs in blue. Okay. Well... Where did she even get this from? Did she just yoink it from my roof? I'm assuming that means over here. I see blue. What do you two want? What is this all about?
Hello there.
Hi.
Hi. If you would like to follow us.
Okay. Oh.
Have yourself a seat. Welcome to the Foolish Brotherhood. We are a gang. And
Fraternity. Yeah.
we do the ranking stuff. Blue?
So we got wind that you are interested in, pranking and some shenanigans in and around the server. And so we were thinking you might be a good fit, but of course we can't just let you into the group. No. You see, you have to be initiated in by doing a little prank.
Okay. What is that you're doing with the...
That's our brain
It's
cell.
our brain cell.
Oh. Okay.
So I get to talk now because I have it.
Oh.
So.
Okay.
We share a brain cell between us.
We do.
Gotcha.
Anyways, so April Fool's is coming up, right? And what better way to start the initiation process than having you do a prank and us harshly judging you for it?
Very harshly.
Very.
Oh.
So if you'd like to follow us over here, now, in a second, not yet, you will press this button and you will get a name, and that is the name of the person you will prank. You will let us know when you are done with said prank, and then we will judge you, and then we'll bring you back into our meeting room and determine your fate. You can press the button now. And you can share with us who you got, or you don't have to if you don't wish to.
It might be funnier if I don't tell you who I got. It's interesting. I feel like I kind of have to though.
Nobody else has told us who they got.
I feel like I kind of have to. I got myself.
Oh. Reroll.
Here you go. Okay, take 2. Ooh, I like this one. I'm not gonna tell you who it is. I'll keep this to myself.
Okay.
You got about a week to perform the prank.
Okay.
And then we shall.
Best of luck.
Yeah. Best of luck.
All right.
You can scram.
Oh.
Yeah, you can be going.
Okay.
See you later.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye. Happy pranking.
Well, that was mighty interesting. I think I just got recruited against my will. But you know what? I'm honestly not against it. I feel like it would be a ton of fun to prank this person here. I'm not going to say it out loud just in case someone's listening. But I guess we're going to have to come up with some ideas on what we're going to do for the next episode. Anyways, back to the farms. Need some more stuff. Going to do a bit more resource gathering. And then we'll finally start on the farms. Let's go. All right, I think we have just about all of the resources we're going to need for all of these farms. The one thing is that we're looking a little cramped right here, so I'm going to clear out some of these trees and go find a river because we need a river for one of the farms. All right, I've flattened out this whole area as well as made a line all the way to the river that's right over there. And now it is about time to start building this right after I fix that because I just noticed that. But anyway, the first farm I'm going to build is the flower farm. And I think I'm just going to build it right there kind of out of the way because it's a smaller farm. And then probably somewhere over here is where I'm going to build the cactus farm. So let's get to it. Hey, yeah, me again. Yeah, we're not going to be getting to it because, once again, replay mod. Yippee. Woo! Also, on a side note, I'm starting to realize I say let's get to it a lot for some reason. Is that corny? Am I corny? Am I a corny person? I hope not. And after a long and grueling process of building up all these farms, I finally have the majority of them all done. Also, when I say grueling, the grueling part just meant me losing all of my stuff. I, for some reason, tried to raid a bastion in the middle of all that and died in lava and lost everything. So I had to re-gear up. So that's the grueling part. The farms themselves weren't too bad. Most of them are done. I might build 1 or 2 more of these flower ones in certain areas. Like over there where those bigger flowers are. Or maybe over by a sunflower area just so it's easier to get these. But other than that, we have the cactus farm all finished right here, which has produced a good amount of cacti already. And we have the squid farm right over here, which actually works like a charm. Way better than I was expecting it to. As you can see here, there is no lack of ink sacs here. I decided not to do the sand farm just because it feels a little bit cheaty. It requires a duplication glitch with the end portal, so technically it's a little cheaty. So I decided to just get rid of those 2 and focus on the rest. I'll just self-mine the rest of it. But with that all out of the way, we only have 2 things left to do. One is actually build the shop up, which I'm most excited for. And 2, I want to get netherite because I don't want to have to go through losing all my stuff in lava again. So I'm going to make it fireproof. I'm just going to go ahead and do the netherite first. Luckily for me, Gabs has been kind enough to donate me some wool. We were actually using this for something else and I just never gave it back. So it's fine, I think. I hope. I'm sorry, Gabs. So with this wool, I'm going to go ahead and make as many beds as I possibly can, which is a lot. Fill up this entire shulker box full and probably some of my inventory as well. And hopefully there should be plenty of beds. Because of my armor design that I've already come up with, I need double the netherite. Because for some odd reason, I decided to go with netherite for all of my armor trims. Ooh, hey, yeah, you weren't expecting this one, were you? Guess what? No replay footage of me getting the netherite. Who would have guessed? Oh my gosh, right? Honestly, I'm surprised myself here. I thought I would have said let's get to it or something like that, but no, I just cut off the clip and was gonna go straight into the recording, so no, honestly, weird on my part. But yay, you guys get to have a cold hard cut to me just having a bunch of netherite. I swear, I promise, I'm not a cheater. I'm not doing it off camera. No off camera mining, I swear. Well, that second trip there was much more productive than the first one. I think we came out with 24, whereas the first one we only came out with 18. But we did get quite a good amount, so I think we'll be able to make a little bit of our armor here. And with all of the ancient debris we found, we can make 10 pieces of netherite, which is great, fantastic. Which means we can go ahead and put... Ooh, I don't have the upgrade template, do I? Now, thanks to Fuzzy, I am actually able to get my upgrade templates. And now I can go ahead and upgrade all of my armor to netherite. Boom. Bada bing. Bada boom. We are looking nice. And now here comes the semi-expensive part. Actually decorating our armor, which is pretty slight. Not easy to see the difference in it, but it's there, I promise. You can see the little bits of detail. The last one I need is silence, which I don't have, so that's gonna take a while, but it's fine. We can do that later. Now the rest of the netherite, I'm just gonna use on my pick and my sword, and I'll save this piece for whenever I feel like making this netherite. You know what? Actually, I'll just do it right now. Perfect. There we go. All said and done. Easy. Quick. Well, not quick. That took me a while, actually, to find all that netherite, but it's fine. Now we can finally get to the shop building. So let's just pop our way over to the shopping district real quick. And now with Lightmatic, I can go ahead and show you what I have come up with. It's kind of hard to see just because it's faded out, but it's supposed to be a bucket sticking out of the sand. And with Lightmatica, this is going to make this really, really easy to build. So I'm just going to go ahead and get to it. Ah, you were expecting it this time, weren't you? I said, I'm going to get to it. And you were like, close enough. He's about to do this thing again because replay mod's still broken, right? Yes, it is still broken. And I am still extremely, extremely annoyed. But hey, this is the last one, I think. I'm pretty sure. If there's another one, I'd just honestly just unsubscribe at that point. But I don't think there is. And there we go. Our whole shop here is completely done. I really like the effect that I did with like it kind of being tilted. And then we have our little crab buddy up here. I think I'm going to name him Charles. I wasn't planning on this, but the mangrove leaves here have the dark color because I think this is kind of counted as a desert for some reason. But it almost makes it look like dead seaweed on it. So that's a kind of a nice little unintentional detail there. And of course, we have all the colorful concrete pouring out of the bucket. And you make your way in, and you have the nice little inside here. Well, you'll get all your concrete. Now, I don't actually have this concrete yet, which is the next part. I gotta go stock up, so I'll just do that real quick. I'll do a quick little mining session for you. And that took way longer than expected, but we finally have it fully stocked. Thankfully, this time, honestly, it was worth it. Seeing how nice this shop looks all put together. We got our shulker boxes. It was kind of worth it. Kind of, not really. It took way too long. Right now, I'm selling this for 3 stacks for 4 diamonds, or for $20 diamonds. I almost said dollars. 20 diamonds per shulker, which might be changed. I don't know. I don't know if I like these prices yet. I don't know if I think they're too expensive or not expensive enough. I haven't decided, so might change. But for now, I'm keeping it the way it is. Well, altogether, this thing is looking quite nice. I'm very happy with this. I'm very happy with the bucket. I like how I made it look like it's like the angle of it kind of, I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with this. It looks nice. But anyways, I think that is going to do it for me this episode. If you did enjoy, please do like and subscribe. And next episode, oh, right, we need a prank longbow. Guess you'll see what I'm doing for that in the next one. Goodbye.